Sagittarius, hi, I hope all is well. Welcome to a reading for you. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what comes out for you. I've got a confession, guys, so I cannot sleep. And it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, let me come record. So I don't know what type of energy we're going to get at this time, but here we go. I'm going to try to keep my voice down because my son is sleeping. Let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. We're going to pull a few from this oracle deck to start. And then we are going to be getting into the tarot. I think I went to bed too early. You know when you sleep too early and then you wake up at a random time and it's like, sleep? What? I'm done with sleeping. So I think that's what it is. But I'm probably going to feel it later on. So let's see. Messages for Sagittarius. Masculine energy. Messages for Sag. We have inner strength in the reverse. Anger management. Feminine energy. Okay, so this is in regards to a partnership, a relationship. You could regard this person as a divine masculine or a divine feminine, or you have done in the past. Bottom of the deck, drama queen in the reverse. You could be trying to stay very level-headed, especially if you've got some sort of ongoing conflict. You may have an ongoing dispute with someone that you could be partnered up with. I will say, if there is a standoff going on between you and a person where it's like the battle of the wills or something here where someone is trying to prove a point, I do feel like there's one person who it's tipping the scales that they are in more control than the other. It could be the feminine energy that's in this energy here. The masculine energy could feel like they're losing some sort of standing or strength internally. You could be doing a very good job, Sagittarius, about tempering your anger at this time. Maybe you are handling something a little bit different than what you once did. Daydream. Masculine energy. Say less. I feel like someone is about to freedom, let loose where it comes to communication, especially if you haven't been talking to someone. This looks like a conflict that's up in the air, or someone could have been trying to give another person the silent treatment, and you're going to come to the realization that they cannot not speak to you. It's like, I cannot not speak to you. I need to speak to you. Just be warned though, this could come out in a lot of fire energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, fellow fire sign, but this looks like unleashing a lot that needs to be said, or a lot that's been held back for a long time. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius. What is this for Sagittarius, please? The Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Empress. I'm hearing the Empress does not chase. So you could definitely be sitting in that energy. For my feminines, you could definitely be, someone could be waiting on you to say something and you're just not. You could definitely be in your princess vibe or your princess energy. And I feel like this is somebody here who is realizing they're waiting in vain where it comes to you initiating something with them first. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong or right or whatever have you, but somebody here is up in their head because you won't break the silence first. Knight of Wands. Someone is slowly losing it, okay? Especially if you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. This may be somebody who shows up at your home. They can't take the silence. They can't take the silence. Ace of Swords, Judgment in the reverse. You're really not going to reach out to me, are you, Sagittarius? This is what this person's saying. Sagittarius really ain't going to break the silence. They're really not going to say anything. And you're like, nope. Empress energy, Seven of Pentacles. Let me hold my corner. The devil. Okay, and it's making someone crazy a little bit over you. 6 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like someone really wants your attention. Bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. Someone misses you. The fact of the matter is, I feel like someone really misses you. And someone is kind of being drawn into some sort of humbling experience here, because they're realizing whatever it is that they're trying to do, you could definitely be dealing with somebody here who wanted you to chase them, or wanted you to pursue them, or break some sort of silence that's been going on between the two of you. For those of you who have been in non-communication with someone, there's been an argument here. You may not have been speaking to someone. I definitely feel like someone is realizing you are not going to break first, or you're not going to do it first. Again, wrong or right. Okay, some might say initiating contact, if you want contact, is the best way forward. I'm not going to sit here and necessarily say that you should reach out to somebody or not, but I'm reading the energy, and what this says is the feminine energy has been sitting back, holding their corner, sitting very, very comfortable, and it's making a masculine energy squirm, because they really wanted to be the one that was reached out to. All right. Page of Cups. They could have thought that you would come first and say something, or say I miss you, or whisper sweet nothings, or try and make peace. But with the Temperance, you seem to be unbothered, unfazed. Whoever the feminine energy is in this instance, whether you're dealing with a feminine energy and you want to get communication from them, or whether it's the other way around, that's your energy there, Sagittarius, with the Temperance. I do feel like they're not going. You're not going. You're not breaking this silence. You're staying in your corner. You could also feel like someone owes you an apology, so you're going to wait for that. Or they need to explain something to you. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is not budging. Especially where it comes to speech and communication. The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, they can't take it. They can't take it. Could be a Leo, Hangman. If I don't go and give this attention, this is what they're saying, okay? If I don't give this attention, if I walk away, if I continue the silence, then possibly we're not going to talk again. This is what this is giving. What happened in the past here with this situation? What was this conflict about? The Four of Cups. What was this conflict about? The King of Pentacles. You could feel ignored. You could feel like someone was putting too much emphasis on just work, work, work. If you are in a connection with someone, you could feel like someone was getting too caught up on some sort of goal that they were looking at, or something here where you felt left out in the cold or misplaced because of someone's obsession with something. This could be like a workaholic for some of you. You may feel like someone has not been giving enough attention to the relationship, and you may have sort of taken a step back or held back from someone here. You could be dealing with an earth sign for some of you. You felt ignored, so you could have pulled back, or there could have been an argument around effort or investment. The Two of Swords. Yeah, you felt like maybe you was being ignored, or someone was not taking something serious with the Justice card. You feel like you should have been being treated more fairly, or with more respect, and you just felt like that was not coming to you. That was not happening for you at the hands of this person. Three of Cups. You feel like other people was coming first. This could be like work colleagues. You may feel like somebody was putting too much emphasis on their work friends, or people that they kind of meet up with, congregate with. This could be friends, other people. Other people started to come before you. And if you are the feminine in this person's life, where it comes to a counterpart, a relationship, you could be in a serious relationship with someone. You just feel like that's not on. You wasn't getting the same attention, or someone has pulled back somewhat because their attention is elsewhere, with friends, with work, with everything else, and you're feeling like you're not getting a look in. And you could have argued about this with someone. The Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Fool card. And it's kind of like the energy of, you know what, if you're not going to listen to my opinion, if you're not going to take what I'm saying on board, then why should I care if you don't? you know, to change something with the world. You could have threatened to end something. And when I say threatened, this could be like, you know what, I'm okay to leave this alone. If it's more of a nuisance to connect with me, or if this is becoming an inconvenience for you, or if you don't have time for me, this is what this is. I am going to step back and I will leave you to it with your work friends, with your colleagues, with work, with whatever it is that you've got going on with your goals. And we don't have to do this. How do they feel? Knight of Cups. Apologetic. They miss you. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen and the King of Pentacles. They feel like you're their counterpart, all right? So a lot of you do have an apology coming in. The Moon in the reverse. They can't stand it. The Hierophant. You could be this person's wife. This could be like someone being in the doghouse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The King of Wands. This is somebody here who wants to... Emperor. They want to maintain control over a situation that they feel like they're not in control of at this time. If this is a masculine, this could be somebody with some sort of vibe about them where they feel like they need to keep things in order. This looks like a masculine who likes things to be in order in the household or in the home. Say you've got a committed relationship with someone, and this is a super masculine energy that they take pride in making sure that things are taken care of. They take pride in being the protector, being really upholding that role of a masculine, okay? Because you are showing up in strong Empress energy. I do feel like somebody in the past definitely did make you feel very safe in your feminine energy. So this is like a total flip around where you don't really like the feeling of someone kind of taking the eye off the ball, or maybe kind of leaving you to the back burner, because someone here is wanting a change. They want something different to be occurring. They maybe want healing or want a change to come in where it comes to priorities. And you could feel like someone has not been prioritizing the relationship. And this is somebody here who wants to renew that, or they want to come in to take action towards what is upsetting you. With the King of Wands being here and the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody who doesn't like not being in control of some sort of way that a relationship is going with you, but not necessarily in a negative way, more so that they want to heal something and do something the way that they used to. They recognize that they've taken the eye off the ball. If you've highlighted to somebody a change, if you said to them, you know what, you don't spend time with me anymore. We don't date. We don't do this. We don't spend sentimental time. We don't watch movies. We don't sit on the sofa and chill or talk or, you know, have intimacy of that kind. You're not here, or you're with these people, or, you know, you put work ahead of this, or you cancel on me because you're working late. That seems like what this is. This is somebody who's recognizing and hearing you. Okay. So expect a change from someone here. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. Five of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. They will regret losing you. So this is somebody who's going to make changes. They know that there will be competition for you if they do not get it together. This is somebody who knows that they've got a lot to lose. I like this person. I actually like this person. All right. So this is fixable. This is not going to resonate for those of you who, you know, there was a terrible ending and this person has been doing X, Y, Z. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. And I feel like in this case, this person's mistake is maybe not prioritizing certain things in the household or in the home, or they've got comfortable somewhat. So therefore, it's like someone may not be making as much effort as what they used to. And you've highlighted it. They've heard you. They may have been trying to do some sort of princess standoff, the battle of the princesses, even though they're a masculine, feminine, whoever this is. And they're realizing, you know what? This person ain't budging. They are sitting and standing on what they're saying. They are demanding respect. They're demanding their value, of which I upheld in the past. So why am I getting comfortable? They're seeing something from your perspective. Okay. Expect communication from this person. This is what's coming in with the Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Communication is coming in. This person can't take it with the Devil. Thoughts of this coming to an end make them crazy with the Devil and the World card. Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Expect communication. Okay. Sagittarius, that was your late night reading. If you like how I read, Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye, guys.